If you haven't joined our mailing list, please sign up because we want to connect with you personally. You can do so very easily. It only takes a few seconds of your time to enter in your name, email address, and click sign up. It's that simple. So, okay, let's move on to another plugin that I actually have been using behind the scenes. I've heard about it. I want to say approximately 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I've been trying it out, and I decided to go ahead and grab it after trying it out. And let me increase this size. There you go. Make sure you guys can see all of that. Let's go ahead and make that a little bit smaller. Let's go to 100%. All right. So this is my new go-to plugin for mixing now. I've tried a lot of channel strips, and I just didn't like the flow of them. I've tried a whole lot of channel strips, and one thing that's been, I believe that slows me down when I'm mixing is trying to figure out what compressor, reaching for different compressors, reaching for different EQs, reaching for a saturator, and different things, and making those decisions. And like most engineers, there's 1,000 plugins to choose from. And so, it just eat up a lot of time when you're mixing. And I decided, you know what, let me start getting back into channel strips again. And then I found Kiiv Audio. I was researching, doing some research, and I found this plugin, and I said, let me give it a try. Let me see what this is all about. And boy, I'm glad that I did, because man, this is a complete game changer. Not only does it sound good, really good, but I love the flexibility and the efficiency of it, because I actually like this. I actually enjoy using this channel strip, because one thing I love to do on my mixes, I love to do saturation before anything. I love to import character into the tracks before I even start applying any other dynamic or tonal processing to the music. And it has it here in this module. It's able to move, but I generally like to put it first. And so on this, it has 3 different emulations. It has, you see the Kiiv here. I'm going to check. So there's 3 different emulations. The first one was the Kiiv model. This one is the API model here. Then the last one is S, which is for SSL. And this is more of a funk rock type of record, and I wanted to go with the Kiiv. And other songs actually set it to the SSL emulation setting, which is S. So I'm using this on this song. I absolutely love this. There's so many features. I may do a deep dive into this to this plugin, because I absolutely think it's a game changer. And I say that about a lot of plugins, because I'm sure, like most of y'all who are watching, you guys been through a lot of plugins. You guys have tried this, tried that, and you just, when you find something that works for you, it's like you found gold. And that's what I feel when I discovered this plugin. It just absolutely felt like I found gold. And this really, really helps me in my workflow. It has a lot of features on there. I mean, a whole lot. It has one thing that I love about this plugin is that not only is it flexible, but I love this. I love the width on this. I love the width knob. Why? Because a lot of some instruments I want to give width to, and I always have a parallel, and sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. If I felt like it's going to achieve the width that I want a little bit more effective than this plugin, then I would do it, but it's good to have it here on the go. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's more of a preference thing. But if you just need something wide and real quick, it just turn this knob up and you're good to go. But this is it's great, and this one has this gate, which I really haven't gotten into because I actually have another plugin silencer that I think is just, there's no other match plugin on the market in my opinion that can beat it. So I really don't deal too much with that section. And this because not only it doesn't sound good, but the workflow is great, and it really helped me to start mixing a lot quicker. I mean, the way I can process a whole drum kit in matter of about 10-15 minutes, where before it would take me a long time, like, oh, what saturator do I want to use? Let me try different settings. Let me do this. Let me do that. Oh, what EQ do I want to use? What compressor do I want to use? There's a lot of thinking going on in my mind when it comes to this, like, oh, the source material and all those things are great. All those things are good things to consider, but sometimes they can get in the way of getting a mix done. And so this plugin, it sounds good, and it helps my workflow to go way quicker than what it used to be. And Kiiv Audio, if you're watching, thank you for this plugin. The only critique, only thing that I would want from this plugin is the de-esser. If we can get a de-esser in here, that'll be awesome. I was working on a vocal and on another track, and I was using this plugin. And this plugin, I was processing the vocal. Okay, I got my saturation dialed in, working on EQ, working on my compression, and I'm like, oh, I need to de-ess this vocal. And I was thinking maybe there's a module for de-essing, but I don't see any type of moduling for de-essing on here. So that would be a great addition for this plugin. It would be absolutely great. So here, I've been doing a lot of talking, but I want to do a demonstration of what it sounds like before and after. So this is without the plugin engaged on the snare. Here we go. All right, so I was wondering why I wasn't doing it. I had adjusted the threshold earlier on and didn't put it back to where it was when I first loaded the session up, but that is okay. So now we got it working right. So this is before. And I did all that in a matter of seconds. I was just kind of mixing, filling it, kind of adjusting, which I'll probably still adjust this, but it allowed me to really dial in something that's great. And I'm like, you know what, I can come to this and readjust this whenever necessary. And it's definitely a plugin that I would highly recommend for people who are processing this, regardless of the genre, whether you're in rock, punk rock, for us, gospel engineers, or I mix various genres, but I do gospel as well. That's great for that. And my phone is just dying here, which is fine. It is okay because I am almost done. I'm gonna let y'all go in a little bit, but this is absolutely a really, really good plugin. I can dial in, and I love the fact that these parameters are linked. I can dial in odd, even harmonics. I mean, I don't want to get too much into this plugin because I'd rather make a separate video for that. But I do something real quick, see where I need to stop. Okay, let me do that and go from there. So I do want to do I want to do a demonstration for you guys of how I would approach something like this in a demonstration. So let's do this. I'm going to remove this. Now I'm going to load up K strip. Now this is just raw, as you know. So this is the overheads. I'm just going to take a few and just kind of feel it and stop there, and we'll do a before and after. And it didn't take me that long to dial that in. It took me about a minute or 2 minutes to dial that in. That was it. Now, would I keep those settings there? Probably not. I'll adjust as I go. But I added saturation, EQ, and compression all in a matter of 2 minutes tops. And just going off by ear. I didn't even start with the width. I could have done parallel compression here and other things I could have done with this plugin, but Again, this is the reason why I use it. When you heard that compressor come in, it just sounded right. And so if you don't have this plugin, go download the plugin and give it a try for yourself. I believe you won't be disappointed. The same thing with the silencer plugin. I believe you will not be disappointed with this plugin either. Two great plugins that'll really help you mix a lot quicker while you're mixing. So shout out to these two companies. They're doing their thing. Keep developing, keep developing, keep developing. And so with that being said, hope you guys liked this video. Hope it was informative for you. Hope you learned something. And hopefully I was able to drop some nuggets and help you along your mixing journey or producing journey as well. And that'll help you get the sound that you're looking for, those radio ready sound that you hear on the radio and all the DSPs everywhere that you are able to get it, and you can get it using the correct plugins that sound good. Again, go for these and you will not be disappointed. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I do comment below, and please, I want to remind you that there is a free gift for you. Look inside of the description below. It will have all of the information there for you to go and get that free gift. In the next video, I'm going to talk about something that is overlooked in mixing. There's different schools of thoughts about it, different opinions about it. But for me, I find in my use, it's very effective into getting a great balance. And I think I briefly mentioned it on the previous video, but I want to make a video just talking about that. So until, keep learning, keep mixing, and we're all going to grow together. All right, guys. See you in the next one. If you like and enjoy our content, please share, follow, and subscribe. We are on social media platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, and others.